Hello, listeners. Hi, my name is Madhavi, and I'm so happy to have you on Upptalk. You have come to the right place if you want to learn about IT and do really cool things with your hands. We are not just another IT company when I say Upptalk. Think of us as your learning partner dedicated to helping you reach your full potential. We have top notch hands on courses to help you build your business, whether you are new to technology or want to move up in your current job. Let's look around this as our first step towards learning.
Once you have merit plan created, you need to rolling out. A rollout merit plan is nothing, but when you create a new compensation plan, it is necessary that you enroll the eligible employees to the plan, even though if an employee may be ineligible for any other plan. But if you are rolling out the compensation plan that you have created or the eligibility that you have created, and which will specify that employee should be eligible for a specific plan where a transaction is required to assign the employee to the plan. And when you're rolling out this compensation plan to the employee, there is a task in Workday called a Rollout Compensation Plan to Employees. Task we have in Workday which will allow you to add the compensation plan covering bonus plan, alliance plan to the employee compensation. The process uses the existing. We have a request compensation business process that will use this process since it is automatically generated without any approvals. We have certain criteria like step-by-step process. First step called create comp plans, eligibility rules and rolling out in a compensation to employees. Once you define a compensation merit plan and you define eligibility rule, you will be rolling out this merit plan to eligible employees. And once you roll out in the merit process, you'll be running in a view compensation. There is a process where you can view whatever any of rolled out to employees. There is an option to view whatever you have rolled out. You rolled out compensation process that you made in the most step. And finally, just check if your employees are excluded or included. You can validate whatever based on the eligibility rule that you have defined. And those employees got initiated for the merit process further. You know the merit plan. Whatever you have defined, that should have got initiated to them. Validate initiation of merit plan to the employees. Based on the eligibility rule. If you are aware of these steps, I think you should be able to manage the initiation of merit process and rolling out them and validating them. You can perform those activities in which we have created now eligible table will be initiating the process now based on the eligibility rule. These are the plans, which are part of rolling out the merit plans. Once you create the merit plans, you'll be performing all these activities to initiate the process to the employees. Now let me get into the tenant and perform the steps, what I was talking about. Created merit plans supervised or mission based. This one. And now I'll be initiating the merit process to perform that activity. When I say initiate is nothing but rolling out the plans to the employees. There is a task called, if you are part of compensation team, you'll be getting an option called a rollout compensation. Compensation plans to employees. You need to take this one and initiate the process. Once we initiate this one, you'll be coming to this view compensation plan to the rollout process. I'll be taking this one. Basically, we'll be selecting the plan assignment as a kind of thing for this thing because we are initiating plan. We're assigning merit plan to the team members. That's why, we select the plan assignments and compensation plans. We have created a few plans earlier. Let me get into the and see what we have created. Last time when we created compensation plan, I'll be selecting those plans for that. I think I need to get into compensation package of your compensation package. I don't want to get in a create them. I'll just take the one that I've created last time when we're discussing about a regular compensation package. I think let's take this one. Compensation package. What is the name that we have given last time? I'm just trying to find the plan that I've created in our last session. I should be able to take those plans. Usage compensation eligibility. And this is the package that we've taken. These are the plans. Taking this one. Contingent plan. Now, the moment I click on this will initiate the merit process. Before that, I'll be selecting the supervisor organization that I've given. Eligibility rule that I've created. I'll be taking this eligibility rule which I've created for merit plan, that members of this eligibility rule will be initiated with the compensation process. Now, the moment I click on the compensation plan, rollout will be initiated to the employees of this eligibility rule who are in a part of this eligibility rule will get initiated. But we don't typically assign the compensation process to employees. It will take few seconds to complete. The process that we initiated is completed, and now we know we need to view the one that we have initiated. There is a task called View Compensation. All these things you know you'll be able to perform when you have a defined security. You're following with it. Yes, I'm following. But also, if you get admin access, you can anyway perform this. Basically, comp administrator will be having all this access. Even a partner auditor will also have, as admin will also have it. Which admin? SS admin, System administrator will not be provided to everyone. System administrator, you know, the person who assigns the required access to different people. We call it as a system administrator will not have this access. System administrator is, if they are assigned with compensation administrator, they'll be able to. But what system administrator? System administrator is nothing but the security administrator. Security administrator will have permissions to assign security to any of the employee or to control any of the security that is happening in Workday. Tenant. That permissions in a secure system security configurator will be having. What security administrator will be doing? You'll be reaching out to security administrator that I'm part of compensation team. I don't have access to initiate the merit process. I need to have that process. The security configurator will be reviewing your access and will be checking the your business team that this access is intended for. This employee will be performing that kind of analysis. Once he gets approval from business that you need this access to initiate the merit process, he'll be assigning all the required permissions for you for initiating this thing. And one more thing. I mean, there are many tasks. Is there a repository where all the task and report names are there? Those tasks. Probably. I'll list out. There are only 2 tasks. one will be creating plan. And once you create a plan, you will be defining an eligibility rule. These are in outside of initiation. Once you have these two ready, you'll be initiating the process. You'll be collecting those plans and eligibility rules. I'll be giving that in document. I'll be writing those steps in the document. Basically, you'll be initiating the rollout process. Once you initiate the rollout process, you'll be viewing what you have rolled out. That's it. Now we know we're seeing this one. I think I processed. What is the name that I've given? Requesting rollout task for merit plan. I have this one. I'll be viewing whoever has got the merit plans, whatever it is we have assigned, which employee has got those kind of plan assignments we'll be viewing here. Once you initiate this thing, you'll be coming here and they will be viewing whoever you know has been assigned with that merit plan. You'll be viewing here. Let's say you have rolled out to entire organization now and as part of annual review process. We'll be viewing here. You see here, once the compensation process has been initiated, and when you're viewing, you'll be seeing here employees receiving this compensation plan. Whatever eligibility rule that we have defined, you know is listed with one employee, and that employee will be getting this compensation plan. Anthony Robert will be getting this compensation plan. And also, if there are any pending transactions with the employee, this will not be assigned, and those employees will be showing up here. Employees not receiving compensation plan. Those employees, let's say employees compensation, proposed compensation is in progress. Since the company is not finalized for that employee when they're initiating this merit plan, this plan will not be assigned to the template because it is. The reason is still the proposed compensation assignment is in progress for that employee. That is the reason why you're not able to see those employees. The system will show if there are around 3 to 4 members who are not receiving this compensation because you know the other process in progress. This will show all those 4 employees. And the reason for why it is not assigning the compensation plan, it will show you the reason. But for all the receiving employees, it will be showing all the receiving employees details here. Like how you know you're seeing here, it will be showing all those informations here. This is how we know you'll be initiating merit process and you'll be running the process. Once you create the merit plan, you'll be picking up the merit plan and you'll be configuring the eligibility rule for whom you wanted to initiate. And then you'll be seeing how you can validate whether this has been assigned or not. You'll be validating this one. In the view compensation rollout process, you'll be validating. You'll be giving those tasks in the document for you. Basically, we have performed. These are the steps that we have performed. We have created merit plan, created eligibility rule, rolling out the employee process to eligible employees through. With a task code. Once you roll out with this task, you'll be viewing what's happening here all. I'm going to millennials. If it's this, Rebecca, funerals of COVID, will it really shake you around and nobody? Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@therightuptalk.com.